Alright, what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here back with another video. This video is going to be chapter 7 of Secrets of Instant Healing. This is chapter 7, the gate technique. I don't know what this one is going to entail, but let's hop straight into it. Now that little precursor is, if I had the influence with the good fairy who was supposed to preside over all the christening of all children, should I ask her that her gift to each child in the world be a sense of wonder so indestructible that it wouldn't last throughout life? Rachel Carson, what did that mean? That's actually interesting. I've witnessed all kinds of reactions when people discover that they are pure awareness and not the stuff that clutter in their minds filled with. Usually, there's a moment of delighted surprise accompanied by the sense of freedom and lightness, that sense of euphoria that can last for some time. But sooner or later, the ego wants to take back control of its mind. When it does, thoughts and things are again elevated to their exalted and exaggerated position of importance. The frail echo of awareness fades into itself and is quickly forgotten. This does not happen. This did not have to happen. Hitting all the pages in this book, you will pretty much assure yourself stabilizing pure awareness. That's what I've been noticing with the practices of, let's say, what was the thought practice? It was whenever you caught yourself thinking, just ask your brain questions like, what's your next thought coming? When you do that, it's a gap inside your brain whenever that happened. Like I did it, and I was able to do that for like a couple minutes, but you start to notice that you're in a state of like, it's not bliss, it's like a state of nothingness. I don't know, it's very cool. It's another, in the Law of Mental Domination, the book I was also reading on my channel, it was something called a thought vacuum. And basically whenever you think of anything negative or when dealing with people that's hard to deal with, usually your brain be going up like, I really don't like this person, I really hate this person. Or you just start noticing things about them, start using the thought vacuum, and it really like, it will calm your thoughts in a way, like a calm ocean, right? Like you calm your thoughts and you will stop thinking, and it'll just be like, let's say they say you have to say ... Like keep saying ... as you looking at somebody, and your thoughts will like calm and cease to exist. It's much like that, but let me hop back to the reading it. The next step to accomplish the end, that is to deepen and broaden the non-experience of pure awareness. We'll do that by increasing the amount of time we are in the pure awareness. To do that, I've developed a wonderful and simple, effective process that anyone can do the very first time. I call it the gate technique, because it opens the gate to pure awareness as easily as if it had been oiled up by the keeper of the gate himself. All we need to do is walk through. The next, the gate techniques creates a subtle yet profound shift in the way we see our world. This shift may be barely noticeable at first, but yet it will be deeply influenced by your mind/body, and from there, all other areas of your life. After a few weeks of doing the gate technique, it is uncommon to have friends comment on your relaxed features or soft luminescence reflecting in your eyes. It's time we got started, so roll up your sleeve and get ready to open the gate to yourself. Experience 2 of the gate technique. You can download an audio MP3 version of the gate technique. I'll lead you through the gate technique step by step. Alright, that's nothing. Alright. I was skipping a whole bunch of BS I didn't want to read. Alright. Sit comfortably in a chair where you will not be disturbed for 10 to 20 minutes. Close your eyes. Let your mind wander for 10 to 20 seconds. Now go through a list of positive words in your mind. You may see the words or hear them. It doesn't matter. Examples of these words: silence, stillness, calmness, peace, joy, bliss, or ecstasy. You may also see, hear, or other words like light, love, compassion, space, infinity, pure energy, existence, or grace. After you have to run through your list of positive words, go back over them. Gently pick a word that draw your attention. Now all you have to do is observe the word. Pay simple and close attention to it and wait to see what it do. As you innocently watch without interfering, your word will eventually will change in some way. It may get bigger, brighter, louder. It may start pulsating. It may get fainter. It may even fade away and disappear. There is no telling what it would do for you, but it doesn't matter. Your job is to purely observe, without controlling, without interfering in any way. It's like watching TV, only in your mind. How easy can this be? As you watch your word, your mind may shift to other thoughts, or may start listening to other sounds coming from around you. You may forget that you were doing the gate technique for a while. You may lose yourself in thoughts, and sometimes for a minute at a time. No biggie. When this happens, you realize you're not observing the word, just serenely find it again. That's it. The power of the gate technique is in simplicity and innocence. Now, one last thing. You may notice your word occasionally disappears. That's okay. Just observe the space it left behind. You will recognize it as the gap where pure awareness abides. The gap is not a goal. It is only another way of many changes your mind will go through. Soon, all by itself, your word will return, or it may turn into another word. That's okay. Just accept a new word and watch and listen as you did the old one. So to review, sit quietly with your eyes closed. After a few seconds, easily find your word. Simply observe what happens. Do not interfere. Just watch and realize other thoughts and noises are there. Quietly find your word and begin observing again. If you lose your word, it will return or another will take its place. Just follow along. It doesn't matter what happens as long as you purely observe, uninvolved. What is unfolding before you? Continue the gate technique for 10 to 20 minutes. Always get in at least 10 minutes. When finished, do not open your eyes quickly or jump up. Start doing things right away. Keep your eyes closed and take another minute or two to stretch and come back outside. Come back to the outside world slowly. That's crazy. If you come out too quickly, you may feel irritable, a headache, or physical discomfort. Whether you notice it or not, your body will be very relaxed and you need time to transition to full activity. That's kind of crazy. I do be just hopping out of meditation sometimes, but I think I'm getting better at allowing my body to relax and then eventually like fall asleep. I can't wait till I'm like able to like put my body in deep sleep. That's just something that's just like it'd be funny hearing it's funny hearing people like go to sleep like in public. But cause like I ain't gonna lie, I be willing to go to sleep in public sometimes. Just cause sometimes I just be tired. Sometimes it's just I don't know. It's just so I don't know. It's just like it's a subconscious thing with me. But I'm just going away from the main point. Let me continue to read. Relax and transition. Your mind will want to get going, but give your body a chance to catch up. Then slide easily back into your active life. Do the gate technique at least once every day. However, twice a day quadruples its effects. The best time to do it as soon as you are awake. Your second experience is fine. Sometime later during the day. I felt like I read this before. I just got deja vu. If you can't squeeze it in during the day, do it before bed. This will blissfully dissolve the day's stress and make a great night of sleep. This is important for continued success. Reread these instructions or listen to the gate technique. Download every couple of days in the beginning. This will erase bad habits that inadvertently work their way to the practice. It is common to think you're doing it correctly only to find that you have left something out or added something unnecessarily. If you are not careful to maintain innocent observation, the gate technique will not be as effective, and you will find yourself thinking that it is not working as well as it did in the beginning. This is a dead giveaway that something impurity has crept into your practice. After 2 weeks of checking your practice every couple days, reread and play the instructions every 2 weeks. This will ensure that you benefit fully from the practice. The gate technique teaches us to rely on nothing other than observation. When it happens, it's quite magical. A deep healing begins without a glimmer of effort. Actually, effort of any kind is counterproductive. They're talking about that Tao. This gold. Because it's crazy how a lot of these spiritual books, they all connect. I think that's why I'm really more of the spiritual way. That spirituality is, no matter, the overall concept of spirituality is not new. It's not restricting. It can be found in many different ways. Like they say, there's many different ways to enlightenment. It's like that. I think that's why I really like spirituality. It's like it gives people from all different type of cultures and backgrounds a way to become enlightened. And it's beautiful. I love it. All right, now back to the reading. Actually, effort of any kind is counterproductive. And I think that's, when I was saying that, it was speaking to me in the Tao Te Ching about the art of non-doing and not doing things. Instead of allowing the world and allowing the Tao or the universe to really work through you and make things happen. What the gate technique effectively does is bathe their psyche in healing waters of awareness. We are actually aligning with the wisdom that made the body mind. When done regularly, you will experience a greater energy, physicality, and psychologically more relaxation, less illness, more resistance to mental and emotional stress, and improved relationships. All this is accomplished by simply paying attention. Very quickly, you will notice that you are observing more and more outside of the gate technique during daily activities. The gate technique is prefect by itself and can be added to the beginning of other practices to enhance their effectiveness. Just be sure not to change the gate technique itself. Its power is in its simplicity. It is complete as it is. Added to removing anything will only make it less effective. Soon you will be learning quantum entrainment, the scientific method of instant healing. While the gate technique is not used directly in the quantum entrainment process, it does help to verify awareness, which is the cornerstone of QE. Done daily, it will quickly establish the habit of present awareness and activity. Later, when you are proficient with quantum entrainment, you can substitute QE for the gate technique. Although many people continue to do both. Now it's time to look at what quantum entrainment is and how it works, and then we learn how to actually heal with QE. Man, this book is really getting good. And I like how simple and straightforward it is, and so beginner level it is. And awareness. So, yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.